I'm still kind of wrapping my head around the whole day job thing. When I get the opportunity to do shows, it's kind of the highlight of my day. You know, you get through your mundane 9-to-5 job and then get to go and play, you know, in the evenings as different characters or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of exciting.
Is it kind of play to you?
It is. It's fun. It's definitely fun. Like I said, I was a professional entertainer for about 18 years, so that's when it became a job, and you're doing the same show every day, day in, day out for, you know, months at a time, and it kind of becomes about the paycheck more than the fun of it. So that's kind of why I decided to retire from professional entertainment, get a normal job so I can go and do the community theater here in Springfield, which is filled with just people who love what they're doing, and so it does become fun. It's not all about, you know, trying to get paycheck.
Do you ever catch yourself during your day-to-day routine singing the songs or anything like
Not
that?
really singing the songs, but like, you know, we have a show tonight. We've been off for a few days, so I'm sitting at my desk, you know, you know, clearing my throat and just making sure things are working and all of that. But I do a pretty good job of shutting things off so I can, you know, multitask and focus on the work when I need to work, and, you know, the show when I'm there. For this show, we start like the makeup and everything pretty early in the evening. So I leave here at 5:30. I go straight over to the theater, and they start putting because I'm playing Jesus, so they start putting the scars on my back and all of that I've got to wear throughout the show. So throughout that process, I kind of get my mind right. But yeah, I kind of have a little click right before I walk out on stage, and that's kind of when I take on that persona and, you know, kind of get into character. I was introduced to it back in the mid-'80s when Phantom of the Opera came out, and I started researching all of his other works, and I discovered Jesus Christ Superstar, and all the rest of them just kind of went away. That was like my favorite show for the longest time. I mean, of course, still is one of my favorites. Saw it many times throughout the years. So I was just obsessed with that show, and then I never had the chance to be in it. There was one time in Dallas where they did it, and I missed the auditions, but when I saw that Little Theater was doing it, hands down, I'm in. You know? It's amazing how small the community is around here. You don't realize it until, you know, you're walking down the street and someone hollers out, "Hey, Jesus!" You know. So this particular show has been a little different than others because of playing that role. You know, there's all kinds of Jesus jokes that, you know, someone sneezes or whatever. It's bless you, you know, this kind of thing.
Since this has been your dream role, what's your next goal? What's the next thing you want to do that you haven't had the opportunity to do yet?
You know, I really don't know until I see it. You know, there's of course Phantom of the Opera and things like that I'd love to be in at some point in my life. But once they announce the season and we see what shows I've got coming up, then I'll get excited about those. But I mean, like I said, this has been one of my dream roles, so I guess I'm done now. I don't know what else there is for me to do. I guess I can just hang it up.